Hi, I'm Norvel Hermanovsky, and I'm here today in Riga, Latvia with Juris Ulmanis, and we are presenting him with the commemorative Medal of Compassion for Compassion in Ridgefield. And we chose this area as a backdrop with the Ukrainian flags and the Russian embassy and Ukraine war here. And Juris has played a great part and given so much to the people of Ukraine and the world, helping to supply them with things and supporting them in many ways. So, Juris, why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Sure. Well, I'm an American Latvian. I've been living here for 30 years. I feel the Russian influence here in Latvia is tremendous. And now with the war that began a year and a half ago in February, we feel the Russian influence even more and more, obviously, because the Russians attacked Ukraine. And it is our duty and responsibility to do everything we can to help the Ukrainians win this war. And what I personally have been doing, when the war started, I applied to what's called the Foreign Legion. The Foreign Legion, the soldiers who are fighting in Ukraine. But then, while I was there for the first month, I realized that my value added would be more providing equipment to the Ukrainian soldiers, as well as telling Latvians and the world what is actually going on in Ukraine. So I've made many trips subsequently to Ukraine to bring things like drones, jeeps, winter clothing, night vision goggles to the Ukrainian soldiers.
Right.
Because we have to do everything for the Ukrainians to win. Because if they don't win, then the Russians will come further west to the Baltics and even further. And this will have a great impact on world security. It already has a great impact on the world economy and security.
Right.
Medical equipment is always needed. Everything. One of the organizations that I work with is establishing a mobile medical vehicle, right? So they can go out as close to the front as they can.
That's fabulous.
And take care of injured soldiers. So many things, and Latvians are doing a wonderful job in helping Ukrainians.
So how many are usually in your troop or group when you go over?
Just a couple. Yeah, once we get some equipment, then we just get in our cars and drive over to the front. I have a fantastic relationship with a couple of units in Ukraine, and what my philosophy is that when I get equipment, I bring it directly.
So, in your in-between time, what have you been doing with yourself?
Well, I completed last May my lifelong dream, which was to climb Mount Everest.
Wow, unbelievable.
And I had tried 2 years previously, 2 years ago, and I didn't make it. And then I kind of said, no more. But then when the war started, I thought, if I brought up the Ukrainian flag, that would be something that would be kind of like a wow thing. And that actually motivated me to reach the top of Mount Everest. So I brought the Ukrainian flag, and Ukraine was on top of the world, so to speak.
Fabulous. What a fabulous effort to a show of strength for the Ukraine. Yeah. That's great. So anyway, with that, I want to present you with the commemorative Ridgefield Compassion coin.
Wow, thank you.
So
thank
inspire, compassion. What else do we have on there? Engage. Well, you've definitely been engaging.
Oh yeah, educate. Inspire, engage.
Great. Yeah. So you flip it over. Let's show the other side. Compassion. And you certainly have demonstrated compassion. I mean, you were the first pick in my book for someone that we knew that was demonstrating above and beyond the call of duty. So it's really an honor to meet you and to give you this. And here we are in Latvia. Congratulations.
Thank you, Norvel. Yeah, and I'm very honored and flattered, especially that you're giving this to me because you're a very well-known, famous artist in the world.
Hey, thank you.
And so it means a lot to me.
Well,
and I know that the city of Ridgefield was very involved during the American Revolution, fighting against tyranny and oppression. So
Yeah.
I think this is
perfect.
perfect. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like it all goes together.
It's full
So
circle.
yeah.
Great. Thanks.
Thank you.
All
Thank
right.
you so much.
Wrong, you've got nothing to fear. If you've something to hide, you shouldn't even be here.
Go.
So, okay. And have you ever been to Connecticut?
I have been. I went to university in Connecticut, UConn.
You went to UConn.
Yes,
Where?
I
Which
did.
UConn?
Stores,
Stores.
Connecticut. Yeah, I spent
Right,
about
that's right.
6 years of my life there.
That's right.
Yeah,
That's right.
yeah. So Connecticut is very close to my heart, of course.
Now I'm remembering my cousin.
Why